Will there be more nuclear weapons powers in the future or less as a result of this decision by President Trump? So I actually think there'll be less. And I'll tell you as succinctly as I can. And that is that it's been very clear from the Saudis, from the Turks, certainly from the even the Algerians and others, that if Iran gets a nuclear weapon, they too want a nuclear weapon. In fact, the Saudis have gone even further and said if Iran is allowed to retain the key enrichment capability that they have under JCPOA, that we want that too. If there's an Iran standard, we want the Iran standard. We don't want the gold standard. In fact, that's been the subject of intensive negotiations between the United States and Saudi Arabia for the past couple of years, both under Biden and Trump, as part of the U.S.-Saudi agreement, defense agreement, and economic agreement that has been underway. It's very clear that there's going to be a proliferation cascade in the Middle East if the Iranians get a nuclear weapon, and certainly if they're allowed to retain this enrichment capability. I also worry about, we haven't even talked about it at all this conversation. I mean, the most important area in the world for the United States is not the Middle East, it's China and the Indo-Pacific. And I worry that the South Koreans, the Taiwanese, and the Japanese will say, you know what, we don't trust any U.S. commitments to stop nuclear weapons. You failed on Iran. We don't trust you. We don't trust your nuclear umbrella. We too want nuclear weapons in order to guard our security against China. And so what you would see, I hope it doesn't happen, but I worry about is this kind of proliferation cascade in the Middle East and in the Indo-Pacific, two of the most important areas for American national security, which is why I think it's very important that Iran's be stopped.